Welcome, friends, family, and strangers, to another episode of whatever I'm playing. Let's do this. And what was that? Oh, that was computer. How's it going, everyone? What is up? We're going to play this real quick. Continue the story, of course. Continue.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Oh, what? We did this. Oops.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Just gonna get to the panel right away and just deactivate it.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
We saw this in the last stream, so I'm gonna skip some of it.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you.
No, stop.
And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
We saw this.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Out off.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective. We're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
Can't believe you're doing that.
You brought this on yourself. Make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
This is where we cut in.
Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Home sweet home. Well, he likes watches. Maybe that's his hobby, making watches. Can at least keep his dick?
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
Interpol case file number 67930-310. The Juggernaut Collective call to arms type message on the darknet. Ooh, filled with misspellings and figures. It sounds like something I'd do. This illusion with the stronghold 1%ers have on our world to join him in an attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending hurricane-force winds to decimate a Page Industries sponsored event. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume. Janice efforts to ascertain the real world identity of either hacker on his the use of the collective have become increasingly effective in bankrupting a Fortune 500 companies, exposing governmental misdeeds, and in general making life difficult for extremely wealthy, particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world, is growing evidence that the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with Black Ops expertise to assist them. Ooh, interesting.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Wow, really an above thing we need to talk about. I changed your office password. As now the name of the band on your shirt. Aria wore that one time I saw her. The one I told you about? I swore. I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Try running through your home smart system interface again. Let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets.
As you wish.
Yeah. This is dope. No, turn off. I'm gonna try to burn down house.
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Ebook. Task Force 29, the secret fight against global terrorism. Weekend editorial part 1. On the 21st March 2028, a chain of coordinate bomb attacks exploded in unsuspecting cities and communities around the world. In that terrifying 6-hour period, up to 50 low-tech but horribly effective devices destroyed lives and terrorized humanity, one after the other. Too much, too late. It was a tragic reason the world finally heeded. Highlighted by a press already gorging on stories of bloody terrorism, the lack of communications and corporations between international intel gathering organizations were cited as the primary reasons for the March bombings going on unprevented. Normally bound and gagged with political red tape, world leaders reached across political fences as to international demand for a unified and collaborative solution aligned across the globe. In the weeks following, UN moderators urgently proposed an international cooperative force with the power to act effectively across borders. Built upon the base of the existing G18, the effort quickly expanded with 11 more willing political participants, and the Task 29 was born.
Umíte česky? Pomůžete mi? Já se ztratila.
Yeah, someone's apartment. I don't want to go into someone's apartment. That would suck.
There's just never enough time.
He just lose his daughter not so long ago?
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids.
Now this. You know, they are saying he was part of... Sorry, not right now.
Get lost, wrench.
Now this.
No, they are saying he was part of that.
Augmented terror attack. 251,000.
Please, leave me alone.
Where am I, in Russia?
Anyone who knows him. How long until they evict us too?
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
I used to be an alcoholic. Getting into weed was the best thing that ever happened to me.
How did it ever come to this? My neighbor was augmented, and they destroyed their apartment 2 years ago.
These are troubled times for our people, my friend. And we are all searching for meaning.
Join with the machine.
This
And the
machine
future
god.
is ours.
What exactly
does it mean?
The machine god is us, Seeker. And we are the machine god. The sum of all of us. The best of us.
Global consciousness.
The augmented are
harassed.
Can I go now?
Státní policie bude na kontrolních bodech prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
ale problémy žádný.
They should know better than to do anything.
You, stop right there. Yeah, you, down on your knees. Hands behind your head. That's for me to find out. Hold still.
Street is off limits, or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Wait for this district to be turned into condos. Stay away from here. Go away.
Po útoku na Růžičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně
Don't forget about your permit authentication card. Would hate to be called Ross. Think maybe someone died wearing these uniforms.
Lousy all.
This is pretty quiet.
Is that supposed to be funny? Global Politics Review 2029 edition, Chapter 5, The Fall of American Empire. The AUG incident has served to further widen existing... Excuse me. Whew. I think I got another coming up. didn't pop your ears. Guess I'm a little sick. Damn, that sucks. Where am I? American Union. Increasingly draconian measures enacted by the government to establish order have done little but stoke the fires of extremists. Extremists. And gone the indolent disconnected into action. The gulf between the haves and have-nots continue to widen. Radical constitutionalists groups have taken to militant action, and intimidations of successions have been heard from the various quarters of the continental U.S., particularly in the northwest states and Texas. There is little to suggest that the United States will be able to claw its way out of this chasm in the near future.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
I thought I was gonna be able to unlock this door or something.
If I were them, never mind. It's a horrible thing to think.
Do not push your luck.
Huh. So what?
Further, comrade.
Kick his ass?
You've been warned to your back.
This guy thinks he can fight!
What was that?
I threw a grenade at myself. That's funny.
Another dead one.
Oh, wow. Still getting to know the controls. They're not like set up like a normal first-person controller. That's for sure. Oh, it's saved here. Interesting.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot get through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of OGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise, you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign OG like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of OGs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop OGs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see.
Rog, yeah, we're
I
in a
give you
rush.
address, yes?
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Don't pass up this opportunity, my friend. Ogs who don't take my advice end up naked in Golem City, in Siberia. Worse. You are willing to take that chance?
Do I have to stay? Turn back.
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
Your choice, my friend. But if you want to get through here, if you want to ensure your safety and stay out of Golem, sooner or later you will need to buy latest card. I think we need to grow the operation.
Get a crossword to do or something.
I said your papers are expired. But they just extended my contract. I
can't live like this anymore.
Validate my papers.
You should have thought of this yesterday, I think. This is not my problem. Be happy I'm not sending you both to Golem City.
Cold and... Lucky to have this fire. Might freeze to death.
I got them last week. No, they expired last week.
I must have taken the
Stay out of sight, they won't bother you.
This is no way to live.
Here. Give a guy a uniform
Papers,
and he
please.
goes on a power trip.
Thank you. Just stay where you are. Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay.
Got me. What is it? Of course it's easy. That's what the tractor ballot is, right? Unfortunately, privacy laws.
Sir! Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us.
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia. A concept city. 3D printed. Beyond state of the art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman, I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. I thought the Udalek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Santo says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Tell me you heard that as well? Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
Bueno, plejo viejo parejanta a mí.
Ooh.
Don't do anything suspicious.
You need to leave, now.
Good
not push your luck any further, comrade. Been warned to your back.
Are you sure? I do not think that sounds right.
Come on, pop out.
Of your suffering!
Going to work.
No! No!
Not here. North.
Where'd he go? Does he have an apartment in the city, maybe? I find them thirsty pay for drinks all night. We don't have all day to look at this cockroach. Let's go see what the hell is.
Damn. This game's a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. And I put it on medium. Oh, this is gonna be the last save. That's fine. I am gonna crash. I gotta go to bed, wake up early. It's actually fun. I gotta get good at it, that's for sure. Alright guys, it was fun. Thank you friends, family, and strangers. We'll see you in the next one. Most likely tomorrow night.